Well, just to be gastronomically correct, we save dessert for last. And when it comes to sweet treats, Michigan's own Sanders is a homegrown sensation. Wait a minute. Or is it Saunders?
Sanders? Saunders? No matter how you grew up saying it, we all knew exactly what it meant. Incredible cakes, candies, and dessert toppings. For over 140 years, Sanders has been a Detroit and family tradition that's made living here so much sweeter. Today, thanks to Michigan's own Morley Candy Company, Sanders is making a huge comeback. And many of Sanders' original family favorites are back on the shelves and back in our hearts. To help me wrap my head around this collection of confections, and hopefully my hands around some chocolate, is VP of Manufacturing Mike Cook.
So you've been here 43 years?
Yes, I have been.
You're probably as close to the candy man as I'm ever going to get, so I got to ask you something. You got to settle a debate for me.
All right.
Is it Sanders or Saunders?
It's Sanders. There is no U in it.
I was right.
You know what? We don't care how you pronounce it as long as you enjoy our products.
Now, Sanders goes way back, but so does Morley. I mean, Morley is bringing back the Sanders brand.
Correct. The Morley brand's been around since 1919, Sanders since 1875.
Right, that's when Fred Sanders opened his first chocolate shop?
Correct, exactly. And, you know, he brought into the United States and into the Detroit area, you know, a lot of great confections. And he was really the first person that, and there's some debate about it, that he may have made the first ice cream soda.
Well, back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, I mean, the Sanders lunch counters, the Sanders stores everywhere, they were iconic. I mean, everybody would go there to eat.
Yes.
It was like a family treat when you got to go there.
Exactly.
And what I actually read that his old machines, the motors on the old machines, were made by Thomas Edison.
By Thomas Edison, and Fred Sanders and Henry Ford were good friends. And Henry Ford used to come and help Fred Sanders when his equipment would break down and fix it for him. So there is a great connection in the Metro Detroit area between, you know, a lot of the iconic brands that are here, between Ford Motor and Sanders. And, you know, there's a few years, you know, 10, 15 years ago where the Sanders brand kind of faded away a little bit. And we've been fortunate to be able to bring it back. And we hear those stories all the time of people's childhoods and the memories they have. And, you know, we're looking at helping the next generation grow those memories.
Well, thank goodness for Morley Candies, because they're helping to keep that legacy going. Like I said, they're two great stories, two great iconic brands. Now, the candy factory here is absolutely incredible. I understand the salted caramel machine goes around the clock.
It goes pretty much around the clock. You know, right now we're running 2 shifts a day, 16 hours a day, but we do have the ability to run 24 hours a day. And in a given day, you know, we have the ability to cook 30,000+ pounds of caramel a day.
Wow. And I understand some of these pipes running around, they actually have chocolate running through them?
Yes, we have multiple tanks of chocolate in the building. Yeah. We have the ability to have about 40,000 pounds of melted chocolate at any given time, and it's flowing through the various pipes to all of our various machines.
That's amazing. I wish you could smell it in here, because just walking in here, I mean, we're all going to go home smelling like chocolate. Hey, we'll be popular with our families again.
That's right.
Well, I mean, you've been here 43 years, so you're steeped in this. You're almost dipped in this stuff.
Pretty much so.
Well, what does it mean to you personally to carry on the Sanders brand?
To carry on the Sanders name, it's a wonderful tradition that we have here. We're very fortunate to have been able to purchase the Sanders brand and to be able to bring back those memories. You know, frequently I tell people, you go to the grocery store because you have to eat, but our customers come to the candy store because they want to enjoy themselves. And it's bringing that enjoyment to the customers, seeing the smiles on the kids' faces. That's what makes it all worthwhile.
I got to ask you, honestly, does Willy Wonka ever call you for advice?
Well, you know, once in a while.
I knew it.
For decades, Sanders' slogan has been, "Chocolate's worth sharing." Well, I got news for you. Once I crack into a box, that'll be a tough thing to do. Nope. Sorry. No way.
And if you think that was tough, just try finding a Michigan-made product that isn't awesome. I mean, let's face it, we just do things right. And when you buy things that are made right here, you're doing the right thing. Right? Right.